Hi everyone, I'm Briony from Clifton Sky Yoga and this is stretches for the inner thighs. So starting off sitting down on the mat, bring the soles of your feet together, opening the feet out like a book, allow your knees to drop out towards the sides. Holding on to the feet, use that to open your chest, to straighten your spine. Keeping your sit bones on the mat behind you, hinge from the hips, folding forwards until you find that stretch on your inner thighs. Gazing forwards. Try not to round the back here. Try and keep the chest open. And try not to let the shoulders creep up towards the ears. Keep them drawn back and down. Slowly bring your body all the way back up. Keeping your left knee where it is and take your right leg all the way out to the side. Bring your left foot into the right thigh. Draw the right toes in towards your face. And let's just start off leaning forward slightly here. Keep your chest open. And walking the hands back towards you. Turning to face your right foot. And raise your arms all the way up. Folding forwards over that right foot. Bring your hands down to the mat, draw your shoulders back into their sockets. Don't let that right foot fall around, draw it in towards you. Keep your gaze on the toes or on the foot so that you're extending through the spine and opening the chest rather than rounded looking towards the leg. Bringing the body all the way back up. And then straightening the left leg out towards the left. Bend your right knee, bring your right foot in towards the left thigh. Again, sit up tall here and let's just take a gentle stretch forwards to start with. And then walking the hands, walking the body back up. Turning to face that left leg, draw the left toes in towards your face, raise your arms up. And then hinging forwards. Finding your hands on the mat, draw your shoulders back and down. And gazing towards the toes. Again, try not to round through the back here. Keep the spine as long as you can, your chest is open. And walking the hands back towards you, bring your body back up. Keep your left leg where it is and straighten your right leg out towards the right again. So we're in a wide leg position here, both of your feet, the toes drawing in towards you. This might be enough for you here. If so, just stay sitting up tall, focusing on that open chest. Or if you want a little bit more, thinking about hinging from the hips, lean your body weight forwards. Again, keep that spine long, the chest open, and place your hands on the mat. Maybe you want to walk the hands over to each foot. Coming back through the centre and then taking it to the other side. Remember to keep those feet drawing in towards you. Coming back to the centre, sitting up tall. Walking the hands back towards you. And then bring the legs in. Find your way over onto your hands and knees. Check your hands are underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and push your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Find your downward facing dog. Pedaling it out here. Your spine is long, your chest comes through in between the shoulders. And you're pressing through each one of your fingertips. Take your right leg out behind you. At the moment your pelvis is level so that hip bone is pointing down towards the mat. Bend your right knee, bring your right foot in towards your right glute. Stack your hips, open that hip out towards the right, and drop the right foot out towards the left. You should feel an intense stretch down the inside of your left leg here. And then bring your hips back to the central position. Bring your right knee forwards, come into a high plank position, and then place your right foot down on the mat on the outside of your right hand. Push through your back heel, straighten your back leg. You might want to lower the back knee and untuck the back toes at this point. So you're in your lizard lunge here. Maybe you want to try bending your elbows here. Maybe you can come down onto your forearms. Or maybe you need blocks to help you with that. If you've lowered the back knee, tuck the back toes and push through the back heel. Walk the right foot back to the center of the mat. Place your right hand on the outside of the right foot. Press through your fingertips. Step your right foot back to meet your left in your downward facing dog. Pedaling it out here. And then let's take the left leg out behind you. Pelvis is level. Leg is straight, pushing away with that heel. Bend the left knee, bring the left foot in towards the glute. Stack the hips, opening the knee out. And dropping that foot behind you. Find that stretch on the inner thigh of the right leg. Try and keep your shoulders level. Breathe. Coming back to the central position. Keep that knee bent, come forwards into your high plank position and then place your left foot down on the outside of the left hand. Push through your back heel, or if you need to, lower that back knee and untuck the back toes now. Maybe you want to try coming down onto your forearms here. You want to make sure that your knee is above your ankle, so you don't want to be here, you want to be here. Okay, if you've lowered your back knee, tuck your back toes, push through the back heel, walk the left foot to the centre of the mat, left hand to the outside of the left foot, press through the fingertips, step the left foot back into your downward facing dog. Look forwards in between your hands, walk your feet to the top of the mat, into your standing forward fold position. Hang here, weight into the toes rather than into the heels. Allow your neck, your head to hang, maybe holding opposite elbows. Okay, placing your hands on the mat, turning your feet so you're facing the long edge of your mat now. Slowly uncurling your spine, coming all the way up. And then stepping your left foot out. So you've got a wide-legged position here. Tuck your pelvis under. Standing up as tall as you can through your spine. Your shoulders are down, your chest is open. Bring your hands to your hips. Hinge from the hips, come forwards, down into your wide-legged forward fold. Hanging here. Place your left hand in front of your face, straighten that left arm. Open your right arm out towards the ceiling. Keep your pelvis level, open through the chest. And swapping the right hand with the left. Straighten the right arm, open the left arm out. Again, keep that pelvis level. Floating that hand back down. Bring your hands back to your hips, squeeze your glutes, bring your body all the way back up. And then turn your right toes to face that side of the room. So your right foot is straight. The right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. Your pelvis is level, your tailbone is tucked under. Your core is engaged. Take your arms out to shoulder height, palms facing forwards. Hinging the side of the body, coming down into your triangle position. Lifting your left arm up towards the ceiling. And try not to lean into your leg here, or if your hands touch the floor, try not to lean into the hands. Maybe you want to look towards your top hand. And bring your body all the way back up. Float your left arm down to your left leg. Take your right arm up and over. Stretching towards the left. Stretching out the whole of the side of the right body. And then floating that hand back down, coming back to the centre. Turn your right foot back to face the long edge of the mat. Again, hinging from the hips, coming all the way down. Walking your hands over towards your right foot. Place your left hand in front of the right foot. Open your right arm out, twisting here. Again, keep that pelvis level. You don't want to shift here. Float that hand back down. Walk both hands over to the left foot. Place your right hand on the mat in front of your left foot. Raise your left arm up. Look up, twist here. Keep the pelvis level. Float that hand back down. Walk the hands back to the centre. Hands come to your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Come all the way back up. And then turning the left foot towards the side of the mat. Again, your left heel is in line with the right arch. Your pelvis is tucked so your core is engaged. Your arms come out shoulder height, palms facing forwards. And then pivoting, coming down into your triangle position. Your chest is open, your hands are reaching away from each other. And you're trying not to lean into that leg. Maybe turning to look at the top hand. And bring your body all the way back up. Your right hand comes to your right leg. Your left arm comes up and over, reaching towards the right. Floating that hand back down. Bring your body up. Turn both feet to face forwards. Walking the feet in. So you want them to be slightly wider than hip distance apart. Bring your heels in. Your toes are pointing out. Bend your knees, sit your bottom all the way down into your squat position. Bring your hands into prayer at your heart center. Press the outside of the arms into the inside of the legs. Use that to straighten your spine, to open your chest. Breathe. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then subscribe to my channel and let me know how you got on in the comments.